Hello, my name is Stephen Anderson. I am the Outback Hypnotist, and today I would like to welcome you to this class on self-hypnosis. This is where I will walk you through the process I use to prepare for and then to enter self-hypnosis, and then how to use that self-hypnosis to make some phenomenal change. Today's destination is empowering myself to complete my goal. Now, this is not a guided meditation, it is an active process that you can use to start your mind in the direction towards self-improvement. Nevertheless, you may begin to feel incredibly relaxed, and as such, this is not to be listened to while driving a car, operating heavy machinery, or doing anything that takes concentration to complete. The 3 I's of self-hypnosis, intention, induction, and initiation, will all be covered separately here, with a small break between each of the steps so that you can start at the place that makes you comfortable. If you are comfortable at formulating your own intention, begin this recording at the 4-minute mark. If you are comfortable with performing your own induction, begin this recording at the 11-minute mark. And if you would like to work through the whole lot with me, we can begin that right now. The first I of self-hypnosis is your intention. This is a 3-step process where you will explain to your subconscious mind what exactly it is you are expecting to happen as a result of the self-hypnosis. Step number 1, the intention, is where you vocalize the reason for the self-hypnosis. Step number 2, duration, is where you define how long you intend to remain in the hypnotic state. And step number 3, completion, is how you intend to feel when you return. Today's first example is for a morning practice in preparation for the day. I intend to use self-hypnosis today to give me a power within myself to finish the goal of within the time frame that I have given myself. I will remain in state for a total of 15 minutes, and I will return feeling incredible, positive, powerful, and ready for a sensational day of activity and excitement. Now, my second example is for an evening practice just before I go to bed at night. I intend to use self-hypnosis today to give me the power within myself to finish the goal of within the time frame I have given myself. I will remain in state for a total of 15 minutes, and when I return, I will remain in state for a total of 15 minutes and will return feeling comfortable and completely relaxed as I drift into a night of deep and perfect sleep. And should I dream, they will be dreams that confirm and solidify the growth I have created today. Now I will leave you for 30 seconds to formulate and prepare your intention. If you need to stop the recording and take your time, that's just perfect. Knowing your destination before you begin is vital. Now, today's induction is a biological induction or a coupling where you will use the laws of nature and the feelings inside your own body to generate trance. The aim, as usual, is for you to practice this method until you are comfortable completing the process without needing to hear my voice. Begin this process seated upright with your hands separate on your lap. You don't want to begin too relaxed, the crown of your head pointing towards the ceiling and your shoulders relaxed. And as we begin, I would ask that you remain still, just the movement of your breath allowed. Remain as still as you can while following the processes. Engage your imagination. Use your imagination to feel part of the process. Even as I ask you to physically move or change, let your imagination also respond and heighten the experience. Sit and enjoy being still. You don't have to sit perfectly still, and you will find the more still you are, the more the experience will heighten. So remain still and allow the distractions to evaporate into the stillness. Notice the crown of your head pointing directly to the ceiling, your hands sat firmly on your lap, feet solid on the ground, and a strength beginning to move between each. Now close your eyes and take a breath, and lift your dominant arm directly out in front of you. Face your palm down and clench your fist and sit in stillness. Notice your arm. Notice your hand. Now your clenched fist. Feel the signals, each of the parts, ascending to your mind, and know that they are simply signals, and sit in your stillness. Engage your imagination, and with your eyes closed, look at your hand, and keeping your eyes closed, see a bucket clenched in your fist, and now feel the weight of that empty bucket in that tight fist. Now take a breath in, and with that breath of fresh air, the bucket begins to fill with pure, natural water. With each inward breath flows more pure, natural water into that bucket. Notice what you are feeling. Feel any tension, any movement, and follow those sensations. Allow your stillness to be filled with the sensation of pure, natural water filling and filling the bucket clenched in your fist. Sit with your stillness, sit with your tension, sit with the signals that are traveling from your arm to your mind. Focus intently on your arm as it grows heavier and heavier, and allow even saying to yourself, heavier and heavier. And now imagine you can feel it start to move downwards, slowly and surely downwards. Sit with your stillness, sit with your tension, sit with your movement, and imagine what it will feel like when your arm stops at the end of the tension, at the end of the movement, and into stillness. Should another thought enter your mind, acknowledge it and allow it to pass by as you turn your attention back to your arm, to the tension, to the movement, and to the time when that stops and there is only stillness. And then it is time. You feel the warmth of your lap below your fist, and feel it relax and open, and find comfort resting silently in stillness as you think to yourself, relaxing, comforting, and you drift further and breathe. And with each breath, there is a confirmation that the state you have reached is the state you need for the work of self-hypnosis to begin. And now I will stay silent for 1 minute while you integrate your intention and your induction, and then we will continue. the scene changes, and you find yourself standing at the end of the line and watching the darkness that is past the future, past your future, a darkness that has weight. An inky fluid of darkness is there, moving forward and forward in time, and you watch, and as you watch there is a blink, and in between the blink it appears a point of light, the tiniest point of light, so small that you wonder if you are imagining it. Is it your imagination that sees? Or are you seeing your imagination at work? And as you ponder the question, a lightness comes upon you, so light that you feel yourself floating. And again you wonder, is this me feeling this? Or am I feeling my imagination at work? And your feet lift from the ground, and the speck of light becomes a dot on the horizon. You see the truth and feel the truth and trust the thought that passes through your mind into the milky blackness that is the future. Focus on the light that is the future and feel the weightlessness that is you as you begin to move forward past the end of your future towards the light. Your light. And then you know the light is the infinite source of vitality, resourcefulness, and energy is the light. Move forward towards the light. Feel the throb of the power pounding through the milky blackness, effervescent and alive. The light grows as you move forward. The light develops, matures, and you speed towards the light, the infinite source of vitality, and swiftly forward to the infinite source of resourcefulness, and right there in front of you, the infinite source of energy. Standing tall, you reach out and touch the fresh, cool touch of your light. Your fingers vanish and disappear into the light, and the fresh, cool light begins leaking into you. Withdraw your fingers and hold them in front of your eyes and see the light, your perfect light. Feel the renewed vitality in the skin of your hand. Here your tissues celebrate, and you step forward into the light like a cool bath illumination, filling you as you become the light, strengthening as it seeps through your skin, the outer layer, the support holding in the light. Enlightenment fills the tissue of your muscles, of your organs, flows through your arteries and veins, and you become one with the light. Enters your cells, each and every cell, and held there within that tiny layer of fat that holds everything inside each cell. and the tiny parts of every cell, the nucleus, the molecules of DNA are filled with light. The cool, crisp light that is you. The atoms that make up your DNA, and the space between those atoms and the space within those is soaked and stored and shaking with delight as you become one in the light. Everything inside disappears into the light and vanishes into the light and makes way for the light, and you are a single layer of skin surrounding the light, and it grows and fills the void that is you, and you grow with the light. Expand and fill the room. Feel the walls as you fill the room become a part of the light. The strength of the walls become a part of the light, and you grow. Grow to fill your town with the light. The power and the intelligence become part of the light, become part of you. Accelerating, the growth expands to fill the state, your state, and improbably fast you expand and fill the country, the continent, and expanding out, flowing to all corners of Mother Earth. And Mother Earth, with her unending love, joins with you, and you are the light. You are one in the light, the infinite source of all that is the light, and you breathe as one, and you are the light, and you grow and expand into the solar system, and the planets are drawn to the light, and the sun, the burning light that has forever given warmth and daylight to our species and thousands of species before, welcomes the light and joins with you and you, and joins with you, and the light of the solar system is you. The life of the solar system is you, and you are the light, and you grow, and you expand, and you are the light of the galaxy, and you are the energizing light. Forms of energy that were never before available to you are now within your body, and you have the knowledge and the ability to use these new forms of energy to guide you forward. And you step back from the light, and within you remains the light. You are a shell of tissue surrounding and enclosing the light, and you feel yourself being drawn back through the milky darkness that is the future, and with you comes the light. And as the light grows smaller and becomes a speck on the horizon, the skin of your body tightens and glows, and the light remains within. The light of the galaxy is within you. You are the light, and the power is within you. And now it is time for me to leave you here to integrate and solidify your power, the power that is within you, the light. When this is complete, you may return to now in your own manner, bringing with you all of the learning and understanding that you may. And when you have totally and completely integrated your power, you can return to now.